In today's video, we are diving into a NodeRed project that helps you display public holidays for any date range using the OpenHolidays API. This project is perfect for anyone who needs to keep track of public holidays in real time, whether for personal planning, business logistics, or integrating into larger applications. Let's get started. Here's what we'll be covering today. Setting up a date input form in NodeRed. Fetching public holiday data from the OpenHolidays API. Processing and displaying the data in a user-friendly HTML table. What you'll need: NodeRed and OpenHolidays API. First, let's look at the NodeRed flow we'll be using. This flow takes user input for a date range, fetches holiday data from the OpenHolidays API, processes this data, and displays it in an HTML table. Here's the NodeRed flow. We have a few key components. Date input form. This is where users enter the date range they are interested in. Prepare API URL, a function node that constructs the API request URL using the user input. Fetch holidays, an HTTP request node that gets the holiday data from the API. Process data, a function node that processes the received data into an HTML format. Create HTML table, a template node that structures the data into a readable HTML table. Display holidays table, another template node that displays the final table in the dashboard. Alright, let's build this step by step. First, we'll set up our date input form. This will allow users to enter the valid from and valid to dates. Our input form is a simple HTML form with two text inputs for the dates and a submit button. When the form is submitted, it sends the date range to the next node in our flow. Next, we prepare the API URL using the date range input by the user. This function node constructs the API request URL dynamically based on the user input. It combines the base URL of the OpenHolidays API with the valid from and valid to dates to form a complete request URL. Now, we'll fetch the holiday data using this URL. We use an HTTP request node to make a GET request to the OpenHolidays API with the constructed URL. This node retrieves the holiday data for the specified date range. Once we have the data, we need to process it into a format suitable for our HTML table. This function node processes the data into HTML rows. It loops through the list of holidays and creates table rows for each holiday, extracting relevant details like the holiday name, date, whether it's nationwide, and applicable subdivisions. We then create our HTML table structure. This template node constructs the HTML table. It defines the table headers and uses the processed data to fill in the table body. Finally, we display the table on our NodeRed dashboard. This UI template node takes the HTML table and renders it on the NodeRed dashboard, allowing users to view the holidays in a clear, structured format. And that's it. With just a few nodes in NodeRed, you can fetch and display public holidays for any date range. This can be incredibly useful for planning, scheduling, or just staying informed. You can find the complete NodeRed flow code in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.